This week's Torah portions are Vayakhel Pekudei. It's only the first one, however, that I want to share with you a few brief thoughts about as we venture forth, edging ourselves towards Shabbat. Vayakhel means, and he gathered. What it refers to is Moses. Moses gathering all of the people of Israel after he had come down from the mountain and seen what they had done. What had they done? They'd created a golden calf. And Moses then, Vayakhel, he assembled all of the people with a single-minded purpose. The single-minded purpose was to teach them a lesson that this is not what we as Jews do. This is not what God has ordained for us. We are a unique people with a unique mission. The word Vayakhel is related to the word Kehillah, which you may have heard recently. The United Synagogue for Conservative Judaism, the USCJ, often refers to its own communities as Kehilot or Kehillah, because there's a sense of cohesiveness in that word, that when we gather together with a single-minded purpose, we can accomplish great things. We can accomplish sometimes terrible things as well, but unified as one, our capabilities are exponential, as opposed to fragmented, this one doing this one doing that thing. And that's what we as a congregation, the congregation of Kehillat Beit Shalom, the congregation of Beth Shalom, attempts to do. Gather us together under one umbrella. We're not all one-minded. We don't all vote for the same political party. We don't all have the same thoughts about psychology or about medicine or anything else. But we are united by blood, by thought, and by a dedication to God, and a dedication to the moral principles that are the underpinning of everything that our ancestors and we stand for. So we are a Kehillah. Sometimes, by the way, congregations refer to themselves as Kehillah Kedoshah, Kuf Kuf. You'll see the initials sometimes. We're a holy community because we vow to dedicate ourselves to do right, to do justice, and to follow the mitzvot. There is one other word that's related to the word Kehillah, related to the concept of Kehillah, which is Edah. Edah means community also, but it's translated the same way, but it has a different connotation to it. The word Edah comes from the word Eid, which means to witness. So what is the difference between Kehillah and Edah? The difference is this. Kehillah is a congregation that is single-minded in purpose. And Edah is that same community of people, but they are witness to something that has happened within that Kehillah, which is truly grand. So what is this all really about? We gather together for many purposes, sometimes social, sometimes for educational, sometimes for religious purposes. We gather together for many different reasons under different umbrellas. But what makes us an Edah is when we have an experience as a Kehillah which is so transformative that it creates us as witnesses to something that we would otherwise have thought impossible to become. Together, united, we are strong, we are vibrant, we are capable of almost anything. Apart, not so much. So we are a Kehillah, we are a congregation that are bound together by blood, by thought, and dedication. But let us strive to transcend the idea of a Kehillah and become an Edah, one that witnesses the grandeur and the greatness that a Kehillah can aspire to. Good thought, especially as we're just a couple of weeks away from Passover, Pesach, when we celebrate our freedom, we celebrate our family, we celebrate our enlarged family, and we make sure that everybody is covered. Shabbat Shalom.